All right, we are live. Good evening, and we have a 9-box pick your team football mixer ready to go here. And I keep getting a bunch of text messages. We are live. We are ready to roll. Did you just buy 3 slots for tonight? Doesn't look like it. They're all still look like they're available. Let me scroll over here. Yeah, all these are still available, so I don't think you did. So we will go over which teams are available for those of you who do want to join in. Hey, what's going on? Okay, cool. So did the messenger thing work that I sent over earlier today? It's really the new thing on Drip, so good deal. All right, I'm still getting. Okay, very cool. Very cool. So we're just getting things set up for the evening. And where is this thing? There it is. All right, so I'm able to see comments on Facebook right now as well. So what we're gonna do? Oh no, that was just for Jake. So everybody else, I can message. I didn't have Facebook information, so the item was purchased on Drip, and that was a Drip only transaction. So what are we breaking tonight? Well, all our breaks are designed so that everybody is going to get cards. So therefore, we do have a couple of, I guess, kind of filler boxes in here. 2 blasters of contenders. It'll also provide a couple hits, so that's always a plus. And then 2 of these playoff hangers, just in case our main event box isn't enough to cover all the teams, but it should be. We have 2 Leaf Metal Draft Football, 2 TriStar Platinum Mini Helmets, and a box of 2021 Prism. So we got some silvers, some numbered parallels, 2 autographs to look forward to. Oof, man, we sold 1 box of Prism at the show this past weekend, and I'm sure there are a few that will have wished that was the box, but maybe there's something even bigger in here. I don't know. We had a couple big pulls. They got back to me and showed me the green Zach Wilson auto and the Kyle Pitts redemption silver autograph. So we got that. For those of you watching on Drip, at the end of the break, I'm going to go over teams, but we're getting very close. I would love to break this tomorrow, this next break. All right, so I'm going to show it off here. And if there's any questions on what teams are available, I'll read them off after roll call. If there's no questions now, then we'll talk about it after the break. But we got a Chrome Jumbo, 2 Chrome Sapphires, right? It's 2021. And then 2021 Platinum Anniversary Edition, 3 hobby boxes. Really cool looking cards with the 52 design. And so a 6-box mixer. This product actually came out last week. It was a year late. But we got these in and got a little mixer going. And then we have lots of smaller breaks planned, and then one really large one that we're going to start filling. So I'm going to be on the road for 2 weeks, but I will be bringing plenty of merchandise with me. So the show will go on. We will continue to be posting breaks, and we'll have some fun as we are on the road. So let me just move things around here. All right. Wildwood was all right, although I was a little nervous. Are the Yankees available? Let me take a quick peek. I was a little nervous. I actually did 40% of the sales for the show in the last 90 minutes. So it was a long wait. I wouldn't say spectacular, but I think we did all right. Yankees are still available, yes. So I could put them on here on the Drip Shop for $139.95. Again, Yankees are available. And if you want, Jake, I could just add a quick link and put them on the Drip Shop for $139.95. So if you want me to do that, just let me know at some point before we go over the full lineup of teams available. All right. So I'm going to stand everything over here. This over here. So until we show the first hit, you can still all right, I'm not sure what that's about. But it looks like we want to get to 5,000 drips. I'm sorry. So we're going to do roll call here, and we're going to go over what teams are still available. All right. So I know there's a lot of things that the app does. Yeah, the drip button's like a like button. So we got the Steelers at $119.95. The Jaguars are $184.95. The Texans are $54.95. The Cowboys are $159.95. The Bears are $129.95. Panthers $49.95. The Falcons are $89.95. The Seahawks are $59.95. Dolphins $129.95, and the Cardinals are $47.95. So again, those are the teams still left. For those watching, are the Pirates up? So let me see. So I got one box of Chronicles Draft, and I sold it at the show about probably 15 minutes in. So we'll have to see if we can get some more. I love Chronicles. I don't care if it's regular or draft. Pirates are taken. So the Pirates are taken. And for those watching on Facebook, I'll just kind of copy and paste here. So things are going all right, Christopher. Keeping up with the crazy. It's kind of an everyday thing in this household. So. All right. So again, for those watching on other platforms, the remaining teams are available only on Drip. All right. I'll go over them again after roll call. But there are think about 10 teams still left, and several heavy hitters with some big rookies. So if you're not on Drip and are on Facebook, switch over from live chat to overview, and then hit see more, and you should get a link down at the bottom of the title. Unless you're watching on an iPad or a computer, then it'll show up at the top of the page. So let's find out who's here. And then plenty of new breaks coming up soon. So we're gonna kind of keep it small as we go on the road, so we can fill them quickly and break them quickly, because I don't know how much hotel free time we're gonna have from thing to thing. So, all right, so here we go. John Malfitano, Ricky Matthews, Stanley Jackson, Mike Coleman, John Flowers, Jeff Lukowitz, Tommy White, Dan Stacy, Brian Carnegie, Gail Anderson, Jennifer O'Brien, so I guess that's Jake. I said Jeff Lukowitz, right? Andrew Fryman, and Chucky Gookins. So, and I know we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of you here on Drip, and 3 of you confirmed here on Facebook. So that'll make my life a little easier as we message everybody up. So no problem. It'll be available. You can always watch replays on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube under the Marc-Down Entertainment channel, or on I don't know how Instagram works. I don't know. I guess I'm showing my age, right? I still gotta get hip with the Insta. But yeah, the replays are available afterwards and on the Drip app. You just gotta kind of search back for it. If you had already been following us, the easiest way to find old breaks from what I've learned here is to go into your notifications, because it would told you, hey, we're live. And then you just go to the last one, and then you can view that through the Drip app instead of having to scroll through all the other ones that went since we started. So again, we have some remaining teams available. We're in roll call, so I'm just going to message people, make sure that they know that we're live. And you're here, you're here, you're here, you're here. You might be here, so I'll message you anyway. And you're here. It's so easy when everybody's here. So again, if anybody is looking to pick up any teams, I think you're here, but I'll send it anyway. Better safe than sorry. And all right, that should be everybody. So that was easy. So here we go. I am going to go over the teams one more time. Again, we do things a little bit differently here. Until we show the first hit. So I mean, I'm going to do these playbooks first. So we're gonna be at least 60 to 100 cards deep before we see the first hit. Until we show the first hit, you can still buy in, and then I clear out the remaining teams afterwards. So the Steelers, Again, teams are available at this point now only on Drip. And I guess we're almost halfway to that 2,500 Drip mark. So I'm curious to see what happens there. Steelers are 119.95. Jaguars are 184.95. Texans are 54.95. Cowboys 159.95. The Bears 129.95. Panthers 49.95. Falcons 89.95. Seahawks 59.95. Dolphins 129.95. And the Cardinals are 47.95. And as usual, I like to give my best bang for the buck picks. I think the Cowboys are the absolute number one favorite of mine. You have Micah Parsons to chase after, but you also have the Cowboys have the highest probability of any team of hitting memorabilia. So, matter of fact, I would say the last 6 breaks that we've done with multiple memorabilia pieces in them, I think the Cowboys have hit 4 out of those 6. So Steelers also very good in the memorabilia. I got a few Steelers pieces over up on the wall there. And you have Najee Harris. So I like the Steelers. Again, you're talking Prism, so you're looking for rookies. Jaguars at 184.95, not too bad. All right. And Seahawks are very good with the memorabilia. So for $59.95, not a terrible shot there. And the Dolphins would round out my top 5 of what's left. Again, very heavy in the memorabilia, and you're looking for Jalen Waddle. So those are my recommendations. And so Falcons, you got Kyle Pitts there. Personally, the little extra for the Steelers, I feel would be worth it. But again, still chasing a top rookie. And we know how we've seen the patterns on the boxes. So again, they didn't allocate me a full case of Prism. They just gave me 2 boxes. So I don't even know. They could have gotten the last box out of one case, the first box out of another. I don't know. But if those boxes came out of the same case, we've seen it many times where you'll see 2 of the same guy come out. Usually different parallels. But too small sample size with 2 boxes. I wouldn't lean on that too heavily. I think the Steelers would be the way to go. All right. So good luck to everybody. Again, teams can be purchased through the Drip app until we show the first hit. And let me see here. So, Chad, did you just jump in? Did you hear what teams were left? I'll go through it quick, one more time, real quick. Steelers are about to get bought. Jaguars are 184.95. Texans 54.95. Cowboys 159.95. The Bears 129.95. Panthers 49.95. Falcons 89.95. Seahawks 59.95. Dolphins 129.95 and the Cardinals 47.95. And again, my best bang for the Bucks, the best bang for the Buck teams right now look to be, for me, the Cowboys, Seahawks, and Dolphins would be an awesome combination. Jaguars, again, I feel like, unlike Tua, Trevor Lawrence is getting a little bit of a pass, and he's still getting some decent money for his Prism stuff. I think there's some confidence that he will be a little bit better this year with the new toy that he got, and probably. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Dolphins. He's going to be better with the new coaching staff that he got. So, but Tua should be better with Tyreek Hill in the mix. All right. So we got that. And here we go. So we're going to start off with the playbook hangers. Main thing on that is we have the one sparkle parallel per box. So keep an eye on that. And I guess not really much big news right now. Some answers to a couple of NFL-related deaths. And you got Commanders wide receiver Terry McLaurin getting some money, getting paid. But really not too much beyond that. So we'll have to make some news. We'll have to have some fun with what we show off here, and hopefully we get some big pulls. So again, still some teams available for sale. Yeah, I think I mean, the Bears always have coaching issues. They don't have stability at quarterback. I mean, they don't screw things up as royally as the Browns do, but it can be pretty bad sometimes. So we got Ronald Jones already starting off with a Najee Harris card. So hopefully that's a sign of things to come. Captains, Josh Allen. And looks like the Jaguars are now off the board. So the list is getting shorter. Matter of fact, I'll clean up some of this clutter here. So that's gone. And that's gone. All right. I haven't been here in a few days. Camera's not close enough. There we go. CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Ayuk. So those are those blitz cards. They got codes on the back. Terrace Marshall Jr. for the Panthers. One of our teams still left. And we got Rondale Moore of the Cardinals, another team that is still available. An exclusive parallel for the Steelers, Ben Roethlisberger. So those purples are a retail exclusive. And Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs. Again, there's a few teams still available, up for grabs. We're at 3,200 drips. So somebody came in and said something about a giveaway at 5,000. So I guess they're an admin type person for drip. So let's get it to 5,000 and see what happens. T. Higgins. Got Austin Eckler, CeeDee Lamb again. Russell Wilson on his former team, which is still available. Terry McLaurin, who just got paid. Henry Ruggs, well, he kind of went the opposite way there. And the Browns get the sparkle. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. So, hey, Mike, what's going on? Doing good, doing good. Keeping up with some craziness. That's all. Had a nice day yesterday though. Relaxed, drank a little bit, and I think I depleted what was left of my rotator cuff playing cornhole yesterday. So I had, for the majority of the day, I was like, "Hey Lex, why don't you play on my team?" And everybody's like, "It's like, okay, 10-year-old kid," and then they saw her throw, and she was putting up some numbers. Jalen Darden, Jonathan Taylor, Anthony Schwartz. Anything competitive, man, you gotta watch out for her. Got a Najee Harris rookie. So again, you know, we're just dipping our toes here with these two blaster boxes. I just want to make sure that we get a little something for everybody as we go along. Caleb Fairley, Devonta Smith, DeAndre Swift, purple parallel, Marcus May, and James Robinson, Dez Fitzpatrick, and Gary Brightwell. Again, if you look at the top of the card there, that purple foiling. I mean, base cards are a retail exclusive, so the purple's a hanger exclusive. I should probably, pretty sure it is anyway. So, looks like we got a lot of the same guys this round. Derrick Henry, Adam Thielen, Devontae Parker. And our shiny card is going to go to the Packers, Devontae Adams. All right. And he'll be sparkling in silver and black in next year's sets. It is at 5,000 drips. Cool. So what happens now? I forget what the handle was for the person that said that. Shooting shots. So the Burrow goes to random. There we go. That card has some definite interest. So I got hit number 1 in my hand. Anybody looking to purchase a team, the clock is ticking, much like in Stranger Things. Except for nobody's going to get their bones broken. So that's a good thing. No physical harm will come to anybody. Ooh, that's cool. But you might miss out. Don't let those hits be misses. That Burrow that got mentioned there was a miss. We did a huge break. I mean, we had sold a spot that was like almost $1,500 in that break. The Chargers were, I think, $1,300 or $1,500. Now Burrow had gotten hurt, so nobody wanted to pay $895 for the Bengals. And I ran that break a little light, just like here. All right, we didn't even quite get to 25, but we're at the point where it's like, all right, let's do it. Let's just get it over, right? I'm going to be leaving, so I want to short this break and be able to ship it out. Had 2 Joe Burrow autos hit, one of which I think I sold at a show maybe about six weeks ago for about $2,400. And then this other one, right now, I would say, based on some recent sales, comparable sales, not the same card because there's only 9 of the one I got, but some other things. There was a Contenders Optic numbered to 15 that went for about $15K recently. So I would probably say 20 to 25 shouldn't be too much of a stretch for that Burrow. It is not being given away. But Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield, Daniel Jones, and we got a championship ticket of David Johnson for the Texans, who are still available, 83 out of 99. Josh Allen. So, winning ticket insert. Kyler Murray, chain movers. J.J. Watt, Joe Burrow, Jalen Waddle, Rookie of the Year. Christian McCaffrey. Jonathan Taylor. And there's our first hit, Emir Smith-Marset. Rookie ticket, relic. Emir Smith-Marset. And anybody who is wrapping up any transactions, time to wrap them up. I'm going to be deleting the remaining teams. All right, so we got a dual player card coming up. So just to clarify for anybody who's new, we have about 8 years. Why so little teams? Because we sold the rest. If we had more than this, we really wouldn't be breaking right now. That is for, those are the teams for the break that's going right now. We're going to talk about a baseball break at the conclusion of this one once we wrap this and recap this. But yeah, that's for this break. So all right. So when we have 2 players on a card, unless it's a hit or numbered to 50 or less. All right. We start from the top and the left and work our way across and down as far as determining who gets the card. So there are some dual player inserts. There's Patrick Mahomes. We'll give Patrick Mahomes a little 1 cent love. And playoff ticket. Eli Manning. Beating those Patriots like he did twice. Matt Stafford. And there's a sparkly one right there for the Titans. A.J. Brown. So, if you're watching on Facebook, is it choppy for you? It's showing up choppy for me. Drip, your feed's good, right? And if the feed looks good on Drip and it's choppy on Facebook, I would switch over to Drip. So I don't know if that's just me or if that's everybody. It just got choppy? Okay. Yeah, I peek over every few seconds. Is it good now? It is a little choppy on Drip too? Okay. All right. If I need to slow it down for it to catch up, we're good now on Facebook, so I'm guessing we're good on Drip. Just let me know if it starts doing that because I'm looking at the hard camera screen. So Rashad Bateman, Rookie of the Year contender. Very good. Gronk, who's now in his second retirement. Khalil Mack, maybe he'll come back and third time will be the charm. I don't know. Got Russell Wilson. And this will go to the Patriots. So we got Mac Jones, first rounder, as well as Najee Harris. So if we were doing a bigger break where there was this card coming up again, after the first time it moves to the next person. But in this case, this is the end of contenders, so we won't be seeing another one. But in the past, we've done full case breaks into contenders, and 3 of the same card come out. And then 2 would go to one, and 1 will go to the other. But the Steelers did get the hit out of the box, so it's not all bad. Well, not all bad news there. There's Pat Freiermuth. Was he a tight end for the Steelers? So that's good. Yeah, I don't think Gronk is going back to WWE. When you get shown up by a man who at the time was about, he was like 78, 79 years old? Something like that. If he's taking that bump and Gronk's too scared to do it, that's I don't know, man. I mean, he's a guy who took a beating out on the football field, but I guess when you throw away the pads, you lose a little bit of that courage. I don't know. It's I mean, the ring is not soft. He was going to fall into pillows compared to what the ring was. Not yet. We are moving on. Hopefully we see a nice Kadarius Toney or something come up. So, yeah, there was an Eli insert. All right, so that's all all off the board. And now let's go to a mini helmet. So tiebreaker rules on this. There are some that come up as collegiate. If it is a collegiate helmet and a current player, well, that's easy. Then it'll just go to whatever player that team plays on right now, right? Or if they're a free agent, because we are in that period right now, whatever team last had their rights, okay? And if it is a retired player and a collegiate helmet, then we randomize it between any teams that they played for in part of 3 seasons or more. So that means if they were 2.5 years with a team, that's still 3 parts of 3 seasons. Yeah, this is a good one. So you do have Kadarius Toney, but the mini helmets are a strong possibility for a team like the Giants. Oh, this is interesting. So this was a guy who was very recently a 3rd overall pick, and things didn't quite go according to plan on the first team that he played for. But there is hopes that now that he plays for this team, oh, is that a miss? We didn't sell the Panthers, did we? Don't let those hits be misses. That's a nice looking helmet. Lunar Eclipse Panthers helmet of Sam Darnold. So these are the 2022, so they're going to have the most up-to-date ones here. So again, when we talk about this upcoming baseball break, don't let those hits be misses. All right, so we got Leaf Metal Draft, 5 autographs. And you know one of them's going to be good because it's Leaf. And they always put one guy who's like an A-list rookie or at the very least a B+. So first off, numbered 6 out of 50, Gregory Rousseau. I believe he goes to the Bills. I always check, obviously, when I sort the breaks, but I'm like 98% sure Gregory Rousseau goes to the Bills. As this guy, 9 out of 40, you have Boogie Basham, Tenacious D. Number 19 out of 25, Trey Ragas. So I got to look him up because I don't know where he would go. Trey Ragas. Looks like Ragas is a Raider. So, number 26 out of 50. I believe this also is a Panther. Chuba Hubbard. Never know. We're in that time of year where people get traded. Not everybody's a big trade, but. And then numbered 7 out of 30. Why run when you can waddle? So Jalen Waddle. I think Logan Paul's a good WWE guy. I think he fits in perfectly. You know, he's not a grizzled indie veteran. The WWE doesn't want those guys. They don't want the guys that fit the old school NXT model. I mean, I say old school a couple years ago, but NXT hasn't been around for a long time, and it's had quite a bit of an evolution, right? Oh wait, these need 55 points. That's right. Do I have them handy? They're probably behind all this crap. Well, we'll see those later. All right, let's do the other Leaf Metal draft. Let's save that other football helmet for the precursor to that Prism box. All right, here we go. And some teams just tend to build up multiple hits. I think we're going to see an example of that in this box. Maybe more than one. How about we start off with Pat Freiermuth again. So Steelers with a hit. And 7 out of 15. Seven out of 15, Pat Freiermuth. Next up, I believe this is Green Bay. Oh, no, it's not. I'm wrong. Right color, though. Numbered 46 out of 50. Currently on the Eagles. So we got Kerry Vincent Jr. Eagles. 6 out of 7 for the Vikings. Kellen Mond. Which makes that purple parallel all that more attractive. 42 out of 60. Marquez Stevenson. Is that the Bills again? Him, I'm not as sure as the other two. Marquez Stevenson. Yep, Bills. So 3 Bills so far. Or in the word of Destiny's Child, Bills, Bills, Bills. And then, another repeat offender. This one is numbered 6 out of 30. Again, don't let those hits be misses. Jalen Waddle strikes again. Helmet. All right. This guy's got a Super Bowl ring and was a 7-time Pro Bowler. He was inaugurated into the NFL Hall of Fame in 2013. And some would say this hit is bucking awesome. Warren Sapp. Speed variation on the old school Buccaneers logo there. So Warren Sapp for the Bucks. And our main event here, Prism time. Not to be confused with what Henry Ruggs is getting. It's Prism time. All right. I don't think we'll see him in any 2022 Panini product. That would be a very gross oversight if we did. All right, where can I put this? So, let's see what we got here. Oh, they put them all in the back? Oh, okay. Usually inserts and parallels pad in the middle, but I guess not this time around. Oh, even autographs is the last card in the pack? I do not like that. Bad enough this stuff's not on center. I got a definite problem with that. All right. Well, I don't make them. I just open them. All right, let's see how we start off here. Jerry Jeudy, Adam Thielen, got some throwback names like Michael Vick, A.J. Brown, Marquez Stevenson. I think we can give all these notable rookies a little 1 cent love at this point. Kenny Nwagnu. Well, we'll even give the unnotable rookies some 1 cent love. It's Prism. Jeffrey Simmons of the Titans, numbered 90 out of 225. Again, 10 numbered prisms in the entire box. On average. On average. Jerry Jeudy with the hype. Well, don't buy into the hype, all right? Remember, there's hype, there's upside, and there's a difference. Randy Moss, Travis Kelce, Jalen Hurts, Tony Romo. Eagles, Devonta Smith. Yeah, we'll top load that. Numbered 161 out of 175, DK Metcalf. For the Seahawks. Brilliance, Titans, Derrick Henry. Barry Sanders, Jarvis Landry. DJ Chark, Matt Stafford, Kellen Mond. Trey Nixon, 152 out of 225. And another Trey. You see Kenneth Murray there. Numbered 30 out of 49, Trey McKitty for the Chargers. So Trey McKitty, Chargers, with the first autograph. All right. Yeah, I know which Trey you want to see. Trey Lance, right? All right, I got the other autograph in my hand. Why are they like in packs right next to each other? Ooh, that's interesting. That's also interesting. All right. Joey Bosa, Kyle Rudolph, Pat Tillman, Rex Ryan, and I find this interesting because it's a coaching card, but look up at the top; it's got a rookie card designation. Are we to say that Rex Ryan has not ever had any cards? So that's 212 out of 249 for the Ravens. And we have a flashback auto of Rams Hall of Famer Eric Dickerson. So Eric Dickerson with the flashback prism autograph. Patrick Peterson, James Harrison, Cam Newton, Brevin Jordan, and we're going to go camo with Damian Harris for the Patriots. That is numbered 4 out of 25. And, well, that's a nice low-numbered card. I'm sure the Patriots would much rather see a numbered Mac Jones come out. Well, this is an emergent situation. We have one. So, Blue Crystal, 38 out of 99, Mac Jones. Emergent insert for the Pats. And we got Fitzmagic, McCaffrey, Matty Ice, Travis Etienne, who hasn't made his NFL debut yet. He was injured all last year. So that could be a decent one. So we're going to top load that guy. Absolutely. And we also got Giants rookie Gary Brightwell. And how about this one? 149 out of 249. Falcons, Kyle Pitts. Nice solid name there. And Jamal Adams, Lockdown, silver. All right, now we got the other half of Prism to go. So we've already seen 2 autographs. So we want to see a big silver player. Or something else even low numbered. All right, next round here. All about that base. Oh, look at that. Brock Lesnar. So, I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews on that card showing up in Prism. I think the wrestling fans dig it, though. Cam Akers. Let's face it. I mean, they got to make the checklist 400 cards deep. So, you know, it's like the Royal Rumble. You got 1 or 2 spots to play with. Davis Mills for the Texans. And I'm sure they will be keeping him away from massage house calls. Shea Smith. And Michael Vick, Falcons. 14 out of 225. Dalvin Cook, fireworks for the Vikings. Bricks or Brock? Brock Lesnar did not have a rookie card designation. So if you notice, no rookie card designation there. So that is very possible that that's the card that's got the logo on it. Bricks is what you're pooping out when you see Brock Lesnar in front of you and you find out you got to fight him. Rich Gannon. Saquon Barkley. Mac Jones, rookie. I gotta say, all right, centering's good, especially for this year's Prism. That's not bad centering there. Just saying. So Pete Werner and Matty Ice, Matt Ryan, numbered 150 out of 199. Got a silver Tyrann Mathieu for the Chiefs. Chase Young. Elijah Moore. We got the Funk. And another Rex Ryan. Red Wave this time. 69 out of 149. And Buda Baker with the silver. So to further confuse people further, right? Rex Ryan, rookie card. Brock Lesnar, not. Okay. That makes sense. All right. And the grand finale. 2004 Leaf Rookies and Stars, but there's no rookie logo on that. That would be because you didn't see. So the rule for the rookie card logo was for baseball, and that was 2005, if I'm not mistaken. Eventually, it would become an industry standard, but no rookie logo on it because it predates the necessity for it, basically. So I don't know if eventually the NFL followed suit with a rule or it just kind of took off from baseball and everybody else does it now, but that's how that goes. So I think it's 2005 that the rule started. Josh Allen, Daniel Jones, Noah Gray, and Broncos, Javonte Williams. Then you got a card that's not as well centered. The Bears, Roquan Smith. Numbered 124 out of 125. Panthers, J.C. Horn, silver. Yes, so I think once it has it on the back because all the rookies are after a certain card number. I think the base set for rookies and stars was like 100 card deep or 150 cards deep, something like that. And then the last 100 or so cards or 50 or whatever, however many rookies there were that year, I wasn't even back in the hobby at that point, so I don't know that set that well. Then all of them would have the rookie designation on the back because those were all the new draft picks. But as far as the logo's existence, obviously Panini uses a different logo than Topps, but that logo is going back to 2005, if I'm not mistaken. So it doesn't mean they never designated cards as rookies or draft picks or anything like that. They did. For example, it would say first-year Topps card or first-year Bowman cards, even going back to, I remember, 2000. Just no logo. Emmett. Gesicki. And Pat Freiermuth coming back into the fold again. Green Scope, Denzel Mims, Jets, 9 out of 75. And another big QB name with an emergent insert, and that is Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. One cent love for Pat Mahomes. Michael Carter for the Jets. Ernst Jones. Sounds like somebody you would give your retirement money to. Ernest Jones. Rondale Moore. Numbered 143 out of 199. And Jarvis Landry with the silver. All right, so let's recap it. And then after we recap, we are going to talk about that Chrome baseball mixer. So thank you. All right, so we got Cary Vincent Jr., numbered to 50 for the Eagles. Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers, as well as that Sam Darnold helmet. Who's the other helmet? Oh, yeah. Warren Sapp for the Buccaneers was the other helmet. Trey Ragas, number to 25. Raiders. Let's do some honorable mentions here. Cardinals, Rondale Moore, number to 199. Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence with an emergent insert. Davis Mills with the Prism rookie. As well as Travis Etienne, also on the Jaguars. We got Patriots, Damian Harris, number to 25. I wish I could say there was. Not this break, though. Devonta Smith, Eagles. Titans, Derrick Henry, Brilliance. And we got the Chargers, number to 49, Trey McKitty. Bills. So we got Marquez Stevenson, number to 50. Boogie Basham, number to 40. And Greg Rousseau, number to 50. Vikings came up with Emir Smith-Marset. And number to 7, Kellen Mond. Let's see here. Dolphins. Jalen Waddle. Both of these cards numbered to 30. Well, it's law of averages. Law of averages. You can never base things off of just one. If you've been in like 20 similar size breaks and you still don't hit anything, then you are extremely unlucky. Eric Dickerson, flashback. Rams. Steelers. Pat Freiermuth with the rookie ticket swatch. And number to 15 in Leaf Metal Draft. And you got Kyle Pitts for the Falcons, number to 249. And return of the Mac Jones. We got a very nicely centered base rookie, so bonus points for that. And then an emergent insert that's also a blue crystal, number to 99. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do something a little bit different right now, all right? So stick around here. All right, we're going to do something a little bit different, all right? we are going to open up a product that we're going to preview. So while we talk about the remaining teams, all right. Well, now this is a common hobby thing. So first impression. So here's the question: Is football the only thing you collect? And everybody's got different budgets. We really don't do lately a lot of what I would call big football breaks. When I say big, like the last big football break we did was the one that Joe Burrow came out of, and I ate so many teams on that. I think I ate like 10 teams, totaling about $4,200 on that break. So if we weren't going to fill it up all the way, I cut back the size, and my allocations got cut back too, so that was a piece of it. So like when the average spot in that break was over $200, that's a bigger break. When people are breaking flawless football at $10,000 a box or whatever the heck it is, that's a bigger break. For football is tough, man. Tough to get value. It is high risk, high reward. Now, here's a good thing to look at here. You know, Mac Jones, emergent, number to 99. That Mac Jones has sales anywhere from 102 to 202 within the last month, all over the place. So that one card right there, doesn't cover the whole Patriots, but it covers a decent chunk. And obviously, we've seen that 1-on-1 Mac Jones that went for $100K and then sold soon after that for $170K. So there's big stuff there. That's the thing with football. It is high risk, high reward. Basketball is the toughest sport to get your value back. The toughest. Football is right there. But football had a very good draft class last year. All right? It's going to be very tough in 2022. I wouldn't be surprised if I actually get like a little bit of my allocation back, because they're not going to see. Otherwise, they're just going to be hoarding something that's a losing battle. So I guess not a losing battle, because they'll still make more than the allocated price, but they're not gonna make nice with their customers. So it's tough with football. Baseball, you get a much better bang for your buck in general. And again, the breaks are always. If we had just relied on this box of Prism by itself, all right, it'd be a tough break. But by throwing in the mini helmets, the leaf boxes, we made sure that there were some other things to go for. Now, I hit one of the helmets and I got the two big hits out of the leaf, but I mean, somebody could have bought those teams, Well, not necessarily, especially on basketball and football. People were asking me at the Wildwood show, what gets you your best chances of getting something good? And I'm like, well, first of all, you have to know what your budget is. And they're like, budget's not a number. And I'm like, Bowman baseball. Because you can, again, $600 to $1,000 for a box still is a lot of money. But when you compare it to, boxes in football that are getting even more money, you can still, you can open a box of Prism at 1,500 and end up with a stack of cards worth, let's say worst case scenario is like $200. All right. You could open a box of Bowman that's less than half that, and you're still going to get worth more than that in cards every time. So that's what I like about Bowman, because the Bowman Chromes carry value. And then just like with Prism, there's always grading, but you get more first Bowman Chromes of decent rookie or decent players than you get rookie cards of decent players, especially since they made the rookie checklist like 100 cards. I forget whether it was 2020 or 2019 the first year they did it. I think it was 2020 the first year they did that. So now if you want to pull one of the big stars, you literally have a 1 in 3 chance. And this box, we got a Mac Jones. So you've never gotten an auto before? Ever? All right, well, hold on a second. Okay, now you have a Giants auto. So I'll throw that in there. All right. So what we're going to do now, no problem. From the Chrome set, 15,000 cases equals 2 to 3 million cards. 1,560 Mantle SSPs. Which Chrome set? So this one? I don't know. I didn't look for short prints. I just looked at the checklist. I mean, it makes sense that they put a Mantle short print since it's a. But the short prints don't usually go on the initial checklist, so maybe I missed that. Okay. So this is not a hobby box. This is a light version, which has 4 exclusive parallels, mini diamond parallels in it. All right, but no autos. The boxes in the break that we're going to do have an autograph in each box. So we have 3 Chrome Platinum Anniversary Edition hobby boxes, 2 Chrome Sapphire boxes, and 1 Topps Chrome Jumbo box. All right, that should get everybody. Yordan Alvarez just hit home run number 25. That's good. Especially a few days ago, there was concern he might have gotten injured. So looks like he's back in the swing of things, literally and figuratively. So I am going to go over what is left while we get our first look at this product. All right, so a little content here. All right, and I'm going to post the list on Facebook. Anybody who's watching on Drip, if you want to get in on this break, I will just type it in. And you know what? I'm just going to forego the small percentage that I would lose out, and I'm just gonna put them up here at the price that they're listed on Facebook. How's that sound? All right. So whether you're watching on Facebook or you're watching on Drip, if you're interested in a team, I want to break this tomorrow. I want to be done This is the last break currently on the board. I want to be done before I leave so I can get this stuff out of here. Otherwise, I'm going to be on the road for 12 days. So, yes, the Yankees are still available. And like I said, we're going to take a look at what this product looks like because 52 design, all right, for the Platinum Anniversary. They went with the classic, the original. So let's take a look at what these cards look like. And we'll also discuss which teams are available. All right, as I shout them out, and I'll do like this on drip here. All right. You forgot you had in a break? I can look that up, Michael, because it's right here in front of me. Mike Coleman, yeah, the Giants, the Rays, and the Jays. Giants, Rays, and Jays. Hey, what's going on? So just to show you how I would do this, let's see. I gotta use my logo here. So we're calling this the 2021 Chrome Mixer. So it'll be 2021 CM dash and the team. And then it'll be created and added to the stream. All right. So you see how I did that there? So that'll go in the drip shop if anybody is interested in these teams. All right. So again, 3 hobby boxes. I'm opening the light version. I want to take a look at this and get a few singles out of here. All right. So we'll take a look at what these cards look like. But there'll be 3 of the hobby boxes. And again, they're going to have players from all 70 years of Topps history. It's not a cookie cutter carbon copy of the regular Topps Chrome. So you're going to get a different selection of players. All right. There's Jojo Romero rookie card for the Phillies. The Scooter, Phil Rizzuto. And then Kevin Newman with a refractor. So the Diamondbacks are 55. The Orioles are 95. The Red Sox 110. The White Sox 125. Nationals are 45. Guardians are 40. So as you can see, there's a decent amount of teams in this one that are under that $50 mark. Tigers are 75. You got Casey Mize rookies in there. Don't forget, this is 2021. Even though this Platinum Anniversary Edition came out just a few days ago, this is still considered a 2021 release. Royals are 45. Brewers are 35. Twins are 75. Yankees 135. Phillies 55. Padres 40. We'll open up a few packs here. Again, not an exact copy of the Topps Chrome checklist. This isn't like with Ben Baller, where they just changed the design a little bit but kept the players the same. But the checklist is set in time from when it was originally supposed to be released. So it means you don't have some of the later rookies, some of the, I don't think Kelnick's in here. I don't think Manoa, like the guys in Update, I don't think made the cut for this because originally this was supposed to come out. Actually, I think this was supposed to come out before Chrome, if I'm not mistaken. So it was a summer release, but I think it was like early summer. So again, Ted Williams, you got some legendary names in there. Trevor Hoffman, another Hall of Famer. Rick Porcello with the refractor. And a former Met as well in Steven Matz. Josh Hader, Willie McCovey. Chapman and LeMahieu for the Yankees. Jack Morris. Jordan Alvarez, who just hit his 25th home run. Again, like the old style 52s, you have a facsimile signature on every card. Now, the lights don't have autographs, but the regular hobby do. So there will be autographs in the break. Juan Marichal, Tony La Russa, and there is an X-Fractor of CC, or I'm sorry, not an X-Fractor of CC Sabathia. That's not the diamond parallel thing, I don't think, because they're black and whites. Not numbered. I think originally there were supposed to be a lot of parallels, and then they cut it back from what they originally said they were going to do in the sell sheet. Yep, that's the black and white one. That's the mini diamond. Oh, look at that. That's a cool looking one. What's that number 2? Okay. So again, we're taking a look at what the Chrome Platinum looked like. Now, I haven't heard a lot of good things about the light boxes, so I figured I'd open it up and see how rough it was for myself. So these might just be filler boxes in the future, but you really can't judge a product by one box. Just like you can't judge breaks by one break, you can't judge a product by one box, because you can get really good boxes or you can get really bad ones. So in either direction, get what you like. That's the important thing. Get what you like. All right, let's take a look at this next stack, and then we'll have one more. So we got Luis Garcia for the Astros. Sean Murphy, Griffin Canning, Trammell, Conforto. And Joe Torre is going to be the first of the black and white mini diamond parallels that we got. McCann, Williams, Tanner Houck with the rookie card. Jorge Posada. Left to right centering on this product. I mean, nothing's coming out right. I think Topps and Panini use the same company to print the cards, right? Isn't it like Cardamundi or something like that? Now, I'm not so concerned with the centering. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not terrible. Like some of the Prism stuff's really off. But there is a lot of like stuff on the cards, like in the printing process. Sometimes Chrome cards are like this. I mean, I remember 2013 Prism looked like they got really scratched up a lot of times because like the cards looked like they were just bathed in cocaine, like a scene out of Scarface. I think that was 2013 Prism, 13 or 14. I remember because we had those boxes when we had the store, and I just stopped buying them because they were an absolute mess. But I mean, sometimes you get these little like you can probably see them on camera, like little flecks. Here, these aren't going to do any damage, but you got to make sure that you wipe the cards down with something cotton before sleeving them. Like if you notice, I mean, it's not like these are major cards, but I got rid of most of it when I put that there. So Andy Pettit and numbered 67 out of 99, David Dahl. So the Yankees just sold. Again, if anybody is looking for any of the remaining teams, I'm going to go over them once again. A lot of players. I did see somebody post their their hits on Twitter, and they got a nice Andy Pettit auto. So those autos are out there. Teams are priced based off of the checklists. And again, color can sometimes be almost as good as a hit. So got George Springer, Mike Yastrzemski, Barry Larkin, and Dallas Keuchel for the White Sox. Another exclusive parallel. And I guess we got two more coming, right? I only got a few packs left here. So going over the list of remaining teams again, the Diamondbacks are 55. The Orioles got Ryan Mountcastle rookies there. Orioles are 95. Red Sox 110. White Sox 125. Nationals. I mean, you get a good parallel of Juan Soto or like even a Sapphire. That's something. Nationals are only 45. Guardians, 40. Tigers, 75. So Casey Mize rookies there. Guardians would have Tristan McKenzie. Not numbered, so I don't know how scarce those are. Royals, 45. Brewers, 35. Twins, 75. Phillies, 55. And the Padres are 40. That's cool. Hopefully we see DeGrom starting in the majors again. He just had a, rehab start the other day. So here comes the Bohm, Alec Bohm. Again, if anybody is looking for any of the remaining teams, I want to try to get that breaking for tomorrow. All right. Still need a few. Oh, no doubt. I want to say they put him at double A. A lot of guys will go and rehab in like single A ball and take it easy. I don't know how many starts he's going to need. Sometimes pitchers need like two or three starts before they get called back up. We're heading towards the All-Star break here, so I mean that would make sense. Have them finish out the week and then regroup and start the second half of the season back in New York. So Diamondbacks are 55, Orioles are 95, Red Sox 110, White Sox 125. There's Seth Elledge. Nationals 45, Guardians 40, Tigers 75, Royals 45, Brewers 35, Twins 75, yeah, Phillies 55, and the Padres are 40. And, we sell like 3 more teams. I might take my chances and we sell more teams before the night is over. So, yeah, when somebody throws 105 miles an hour, you kind of hope they're throwing strikes. Another Tanner Houck rookie for the Red Sox. What was it last year? This year's Duran. Last year was Dalbec. Right, another one for the Red Sox. Anderson Tejada. So CC Sabathia, Jose Barrios, Adonis Medina, Sandy Alcantara, and Duke Snyder and Bobby Dorr finish that off. So, yeah, I mean, just centering in general is rough, but especially it seems like the Chrome slash prism type cards, the shiny stuff, that seems to be the stuff that gets it the worst lately. So, yeah, I would probably, if I were getting clocked right now, I would probably be embarrassed, especially with my shoulder. I had been diagnosed a few years ago with a partially torn labrum and did absolutely nothing about it. I gotta get better with that kind of stuff. And I'm sure Lexi probably can throw a softball faster than I could throw a baseball right now. So, again, if anybody is interested in jumping in on this break, really, I'm just like a couple teams away from just scheduling it because I want to get all this stuff out before I leave. I'm going to be going away for 12 days. So the stuff that we have breaking while we are away, I won't say it'll be impossible for me to ship, but it'll be unlikely that I'll be able to do much, if any, shipping while we are out. We'll be following schedules and dance routines and stuff like that. So, well, it depends on what you're using. I mean, there's all these, like, I mean, I'm with softballers a lot, and they use these like pocket radar things that aren't 100% accurate. And also, it's important that you got to hit it in the right spot, because the velocity coming out of your hand is going to be different than when it's crossing the plate. And if you hit it somewhere in between, it's going to throw off the readings. So, I don't know. I'm not a big... and on top of that, the tools aren't always accurate, even if you keep it in the right spot. There's... I don't know. Reviewers have said there's some inconsistencies. They may be upset that their kid's not throwing 60 miles an hour like they thought they were, or it could just not be accurate. I don't know. But yeah, so Anybody got anything for me right now? Again, we're looking to push the rest of these teams through. Anybody watching on Drip? Anybody watching on Facebook? If you are looking to jump in on this break, let me know. Just a couple teams short of saying screw it and scheduling it anyway. I guess I did. I did okay for the value that you normally get out of football. I guess I can't complain. Football is so high risk, high reward right now. I feel like WWE Prism is a steal at what it is at right now. You get low numbered prisms, you can still get good money for the cards. But you got to work a little bit harder on the football to get your value back. That's for sure. So the next football break I'm going to post up again is going to probably be stronger. Did you? I got to go look. I like to open them for myself. I mean, I have these hobby boxes. I think the hobby stuff is going to go way back up in the future. Especially you got a lot of NXT showing up on the checklist, and those guys are guys and gals are totally green. So you're talking about a few years before anybody, and keep in mind, you still got stuff going for good money from these guys. Gable Steveson has not wrestled a match. Braun Breaker is on NXT's roster. And we all know what happens no matter how good, how promising they look like in NXT. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to survive creative on Raw or SmackDown. How many times can they screw it up? I'm sure there's more. But I think they're going to do a WWE Select. I wonder if it's going to be like fully loaded. At some point, are they going to put like steel chair relics and stuff like that? I mean, they don't really use them that much, or ladder relics, right? From like Money in the Bank. I guess, well, I can't really see that being select. But if they do Immaculate, which they do Immaculate for UFC, I could see that kind of stuff showing up there. Yeah, man. LA Knight, I mean, he's got a ton of talent. And he's definitely very strong on the mic. I think they're going to destroy LA Knight with this model thing. He's a type of guy, kind of like, what we saw this evolution of New Day over the last 10 years for those who are longtime WWE watchers, where they were handed the worst gimmick. Not the worst, but, on the bottom 10% side. And they just made it gold. And that's when you really have someone special there. Time will tell. I mean, again, some guys can ad-lib and some guys can't. They just go out there and read the script. And all you can do is just deliver it. Deliver it the best you can. And then you'll get some leeway with your character. We'll see if LA Knight develops into some prime WWE talent, but man, the gimmick in its infancy looks ridiculously dumb. It's like he's not even like Tyler Breeze level. He's what Tyler Breeze's manager would have been. I almost feel like that could have been what they were going to give Adam Cole to do, some kind of a gimmick like that. So I have a feeling Cody's going to win that WWE title, but obviously it's going to be several months before he's even competing again. You know, maybe we won't totally lose sight of him. Maybe he'll get some kind of an on-camera, non-physical role leading up to it. Roman's not on TV as much anymore. He's been taking a little bit of a lighter schedule lately. I don't like Cody versus Brock though. So does Roman Reigns beat Brock Lesnar? Supposedly it's the last time they will fight each other. So yeah, I think Riddle's over, obviously. I could still see the crowd turning on him if he were a world champion right now. But I think Cody. So what are we in July right now? Right, he got injured in June. I mean, the absolute earliest Cody Rhodes even returns is Survivor Series. And Royal Rumble more likely. So does Cody Rhodes get that, cliched? Would he want that cliched? Gets a late entry into the Royal Rumble. He's a surprise. Stands with the last, 6 or 7 guys for 15 minutes and wins the Royal Rumble and goes to WrestleMania and contends for a title. I mean, that's the way the writing looks on the wall. I don't know if he'd be happy with that, though. I could see him almost preferring to wait to come back until after the Royal Rumble, get in like a Hell in the Cell contenders match for the next title opportunity. Do something that's going to require a little effort on his part and make him look better. So, does Theory win? Money in the Bank. Like cash in the briefcase, you mean? I didn't get to watch it yet, so I think that that's okay. I already read the sheets, so I knew what happened. It's not like Stranger Things where I was like during the card show, I was deliberately like trying to not look at any like of the news things that come up on the any spoilers or anything like that. And of course, one of my daughters, all right, I saw a spoiler. So and so dies. Like I've explained to them, you don't do that. Um, but no, I already knew what happened. Um, But does Theory get the cash in? So you have. I don't think he would get it on Roman Reigns. Trying to think here. So Liv cashed in, and I thought that was great. It's nice to see an instant cash in every once in a while. Let's see. I don't know. He would have to challenge on Raw. I don't see one. If there's anybody who Vince likes more than anybody else and spent years trying to get him over, I don't think they do that to Roman Reigns. So at some point you got to say that the Raw belt will be up for grabs. And it could be somebody who's not even champion right now. Yeah, but if you think about it, all right, and I don't know how long you've been watching WWE for, all right, Theory's not John Cena. As much as I hate to say it, because I'm very into the technical aspect of wrestling, John Cena genetically is going to be very difficult to duplicate. There will not be a John Cena version 2.0. John Cena, not just strong, not just athletic, charismatic. I love his heel work. Love John Cena's heel work when he was United States champion early on and doing the rapping gimmick. Obviously has influenced Platinum Max Caster's career. But I don't think Theory is that Cena type guy. Theory is Drew McIntyre. Now, if you saw Drew McIntyre when he was the chosen one, definitely a big size differential. But he was always tall. He was a tall, lanky kid when he was in his early 20s. Obviously, Drew McIntyre is a lot bigger now. I don't know if Austin Theory has the frame to be the size that Drew McIntyre is right now, because I mean he's in phenomenal shape, and Drew McIntyre, you knew that he was going to grow into his role a little more. And it took him 10 years to win that championship. So I don't. I think if Theory wins the belt, the crowd does not buy him as a champion, which is why you won't see him beat Roman Reigns. You won't see him beat Brock Lesnar. Not even in a cheap victory. So if he wins a title, it's gonna be the Raw belt, and it'll probably be like a hot shot deal where they're probably going to put it on somebody credible, like a Randy Orton type who's won the belt a lot of times. But you could see him losing it. And then it'll just be another notch, another victory, you know. Well, I mean, when they had 7 in the match, you kind of knew something was up. Just too odd of a number. Based on, you know, the whole John Cena tribute thing, that wouldn't have shocked me. So for life. Christopher, yeah, Gunther. Yeah. I agree. I think Gunther is going to be one who's going to get the belt soon. You know, like by soon meaning like in the next 18 months. He's got he's in phenomenal shape right now. If you looked at him a couple years ago in NXT, not saying that he's ever in bad shape. He's always been he's just got a more of the old school wrestler body type. All right. By old school, I'm talking like Luthez type style of conditioning, and he's even like taking it up a notch. Like he is truly a throwback in the ring, and you know you watch him in NXT and some of the matches that he had. Um, he had some very impressive, hard hitting matches in NXT. So don't judge his move set by what you see on Raw or SmackDown because they don't let him do anything. That's why I don't like the product anymore. They don't let him do anything. I heard Money in the Bank was good, so I actually want to watch that one. I haven't even been watching all the pay-per-views lately because I'd rather watch AEW Dynamite than some of the garbage that they put on. I don't mind the fact that some of the wrestlers are green that they use. Um, you know, coming from an independent wrestling background, I enjoy the style a lot more. But yeah, that's one. That's one, Christopher. You know, I am agreeing with you on that one. I think that I would rather see Gunther with the belt before Theory. And all really that needs to happen is you need to give him a 25-minute match against somebody who hits hard and can put on 25 minutes of good quality wrestling. So Seth Rollins would be perfect. Yeah, I mean, he's not as hard hitting as Gunther. Like, I could see a little bit of a different, um, different wrestler going up against him. But Seth Rollins would make the match look good. Yeah, he's somebody that can still work, even though he's been WWE-ified. So, all right, so it's almost midnight, so I'm going to wrap this up for tonight. Again, if anybody has any questions on any of the remaining teams, then just hit me up on Messenger. I'll probably be awake for another half hour or so. At least 10 minutes driving back. So, but I got to wake up early tomorrow because after a show, a visit to the chiropractor is always in order. And well, really, tomorrow's the only day I have to do it. So Friday we will be in Pennsylvania already. So right now, the only break posted is, and I'll copy and paste it in here for your Lester. The only break posted right now is 2021 Chrome. The new Chrome Platinum came in, so just one baseball break up right now. But we're going to be adding another football, a basketball, and possibly a hockey break coming up. All right. We did get our first round of Upper Deck retail products, and I do have some Leaf that we could mix that up with. So football just went tonight, yeah. So I wanted to get that sorted tomorrow so that it's ready to go. Before I leave. So I'm trying to get this Topps Chrome break to go tomorrow night so that I can likewise break that and get it done. So what were the big hits tonight? Leaf Metal produced 2 Jalen Waddles, numbered to 30. We had Kellen Mond, numbered to 7. Pat Fryermuth, numbered to 15. We had a few of the key rookie guys. Eric Dickerson, flashback auto. Not a bad Kyle Pitts card there. And then Mac Jones with a very nicely centered base rookie. Not perfectly centered, but considering, you can see this Kyle Pitts is definitely OC. But you got the Mac Jones base and the Mac Jones emergent to 99. So that was a decent card there as well. And then the mini helmets, the Buccaneers had a Warren Sapp. And then I ended up with the Lunar Eclipse Sam Darnold, which, might need to sit on for a little while, but He's got some upside still. You know, he's not done yet. Hopefully, he gets a real opportunity this year and doesn't get hurt. So, how many boxes in baseball? It's a 6-box break. So, what we're doing is we got one jumbo of chrome, 2 sapphire boxes of chrome, and then 3 of the new platinum. Okay. Which uses the 52 design. I opened one of the light boxes I had laying around, so we got to look at what the cards look like. So that is the break. So 6 boxes total, but again, you got a jumbo, 2 sapphires, and then 3 hobbies of the platinum. Best bang for the buck. All right, top 5 bang for the buck teams. So on the lower end side, I like the Nationals and the Padres. Because between Soto and Tatis, all you need is one really good parallel. One really good parallel, and you'll get your money's worth. So the Padres are 40, the Nationals are 45. Then moving on up, I like the Orioles. Got Ryan Mountcastle, rookie. I like the White Sox. I remember them having a decent checklist. I think Andrew Vaughn's on the checklist for Chrome. Pretty sure he is. Let me see. Group break checklist. I don't know if he made the platinum. Uh, 2021 Topps Chrome. Yeah, Andrew Vaughn, autograph only, but he is in Chrome. So you won't see him in Sapphire because he's autograph only. Unless they give him a Sapphire autograph, I don't know. But Madrigal had not been sent over to the Cubs yet, or it was too early for that to be reflected. So you do have Madrigal with base cards. So and I like the Red Sox also. And 15, I don't know, it's a toss up between a few. Actually, that is 5 teams: Padres, Nationals, White Sox, Red Sox, Orioles. And then Diamondbacks, you got Dalton Varsho and Pavin Smith. Guardians, Tristan McKenzie. Tigers, Casey Mize. Twins, Alex Kirilloff. Phillies, Alec Boehm. So most of the other teams at least have some rookies to go after, too. Let's see what the White Sox could pull in New one here. Chrome Platinum. So White Sox in Chrome Platinum, you have Andrew Vaughn, who again is auto only, no base. Eloy Jimenez, Frank Thomas, Mark Burley, Nick Madrigal. Again, don't forget, this was a 2021 summer release. So, and then Yasmani Grandal. So, Red Sox are very interesting in Chrome Platinum. Bobby Dalbec and Tanner Houck. I was right about the two rookies. But the veteran retired list is very strong for the Red Sox in Chrome Platinum. Yastrzemski, Fred Lynn, Jim Rice, Johnny Damon, Luis Tiant, Mark Loretta, Mo Vaughn, Nomar Garcia-Parra, Shea Hillenbrand, Wade Boggs, and Xander Bogaerts. Very strong on that checklist. And Orioles. You have Mountcastle and Dean Kramer, but you also have Brooks Robinson, Eddie Murray, Jim Palmer, and Melvin Mora. I mean, that almost feels like it belongs in archives, but so yeah, A's are very deep in platinum. Some teams are more deep in platinum than they are in the regular chrome and the sapphires. That set was just designed differently. So again, don't think platinum is like Ben Baller, where it's a cookie cutter chrome. It's definitely its own set. It has a lot of definitely a lot of older players on the checklist. You don't see that in regular chrome. Even like a team like the Brewers that are $35, Yelich, Hader, Hura, and then Molitor and Yount. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad for the. Meanwhile, Diamondbacks, you only have Dalton Varsho autos. But in regular Chrome, you have Varsho, Pavin Smith, and like a couple other guys. So it varies between the two. Guardians in Platinum, not only do you have Tristan McKenzie, but you have Franmil Reyes, Jim Thome, Julio Franco, and Shane Bieber. Nationals, you do have Juan Soto on the checklist for autographs, but he's not in Chrome. So actually, the Nationals are definitely a steal. Soto, Luis Garcia, Captain America, Steve Rogers, and Vlad Guerrero Sr. Padres is just Gene Tennyson on the Ozzie Smith on the autograph checklist. But again, you have Cronenworth and Tatis. Some parallels would be good. Parallels would be nice. Phillies and Platinum Anniversary, Alec Boehm, Greg Luzinski, Jojo Romero, Mike Schmidt, Rhys Hoskins, Roy Oswalt, Ryan Howard, and Spencer Howard. So there's currently 3 Luis Garcias out there. The Phillies have a prospect, Luis Garcia. The Astros have a pitcher, Luis Garcia. I think he was in the combined no-hitter, too. Yeah, definitely some potential in Sapphire. Absolutely. And then there's Luis Garcia. I think he's a middle infielder for the Nationals. So those are the 3 Luis Garcias I'm aware of right now. Even the Royals, Brad Keller, Brady Singer, Jorge Soler, Chris Bubick, and Whit Merrifield. There's some stuff going on there, yes. Tigers and Platinum, it's just Casey Mize. But you have Skubal, Funkhauser, Paredes, and I think somebody else in the regular Chrome. Twins, another interesting one. I think they're still on the list. So here's where the Twins are at their strongest. Not only do you have Alex Kirilloff in the regular Chrome and the Sapphire product, now he's not an autograph subject. He's got a base card, but not an autograph subject in Platinum. But you have Burt Blyleven, Eddie Rosario, Frank Viola, Jim Cott, Joe Mauer, Justin Morneau, Kent Herbeck, Luis Reyes, Max Kepler, Rod Carew, and Tony Oliva. So that covers all the teams we haven't sold yet. So again, no, they're not. I don't think they're brothers. I don't think any of them are brothers. One to the other to the other. I think they're all cousins. Right? Ronald, Luis Angel, and Brian. Are those the 3 you're talking about, or is there another Acuna that hasn't crossed my eyes yet? Let's see. I'm trying to find out the accuracy of that because it was my understanding they were cousins. Oh no, Luis Angel is his brother. Brian's a cousin though. and he's cousins with Alicetis Escobar, whose brothers Edwin and Kelvin also played Major League Baseball, although for a shorter amount of time. Brian Acuna. Oh no, he's brothers too. Somebody gave me bad info. Well, that's fine. Somebody told me they were cousins. I guess not. They're all younger brothers. Brian Acuna would be Bowman Sapphire. See that? I never knew Ronald Acuna Sr. was in the Mets system. Interesting. But they don't always pan out. Like you look at Elijah Tatis, and he's batting like 100 in the minors. I think Mike Trout stays an Angel. I wouldn't. I mean, I think the only thing that he would jump at is going to Philly. I think he would. I think if he were to opt out or demand a trade, he'd want to go to Philly. I can't see him going really anywhere else. I mean, goodness, I would, I mean, you look at the decline of Albert Pujols. I don't think Trout's decline will be so swift because Trout is just not the same body type of a Pujols. I used to have this argument years ago with somebody I worked with about whether Sabathia or Verlander would end up with more career victories. And obviously injuries happen, but yeah, if it is hard to say. I mean, there's some guys with some upside that haven't performed yet. Joe Adele hasn't performed yet, You're seeing guys like David Fletcher kind of develop into those like Charlie Blackmon and DJ LeMahieu type star potential. Um, it's pitching that's been their biggest issue. Pitching, pitching, pitching. So maybe they sign a big pitcher and Trout takes his chances. I don't know. I mean, Otani's solid. Even playing the two-way player deal, Otani's solid. But we'll see. All right. So, yeah, if anybody's got any questions on those teams, I think we did a pretty good breakdown, especially on the Platinum end. Again, Platinum's got the weirdest checklist of the three because you do have a lot of veteran guys. You can kind of figure that the rookies in Topps Chrome are going to be the main hits. There's not too much veteran stuff, and some of it is those um, case hits with the captain's relics or whatever they are. So, okay, yeah. Giants is definitely what you would call a skunk. You know, I would have liked to have seen you gotten like a Kadarius Toney, um, base prism rookie or auto out of Leaf or something like that. But yeah, the Giants were definitely a skunk in that break. Yeah, and when you're looking at breaks, I mean, like we kind of have done some math in the past on the deal, and usually you're looking at 7 to 9 teams in baseball will end up winners, right? So in football, it's a little harder, and there's more teams. The irony, but we probably got you probably got about 6 to 8 teams in football that'll be the winners. So about 20-25%. Baseball, it's a little bit more like about closer to a third. So that's why on our Facebook posts we do 10% off 3 teams or more, because that helps your chances a lot more as far as getting one decent card pull, and you do save a little bit of money. But I gotta make it home, so I will be reachable via Facebook Messenger for the next few minutes, and then I will be heading to bed. So, and I'll be back in the store tomorrow. So if anybody's got any questions, I'm here from 11 to 6, and hopefully we'll have a Chrome break tomorrow, Chrome mixer. All right. So have a good night, and we look forward to ripping you a new one tomorrow.